live now. Let's get back to it. There we go. Back live now. Let's get some shots going. Trying to get some warm-ups. That's what we're doing today. We're gonna take some shots, go through a little warm-up, try and see what we could do to start moving that back, start accumulating. That didn't answer. All right. Oh, how do you type something? I'm trying to leave a message. What's this? Create a short. All right. Not too cold today. Not too bad, but it's been a little while. I think Julio messed up my. Yeah, I was letting him shoot around and he scuffed up all the balls got scuffed up, but it's all right. Yeah, it's been a little while too, so. Flew him right over. We're gonna go through a little warm-up though first. Go through the bucket. But then after that, we're gonna go back to those the 7-ball shot. Stuffed. I think we might start with it back there though. Try and move it forward this time. Try and take a guess how many layers I got on today. There we go. That's the whole point about the warm-up. Set of EG Golf Vids, what's up? How you doing, bro? Just tuning back in. Love to see it. Let's go through a little warm-up, go through the bucket, and then we're gonna start getting into that little challenge. There we go. Way too over. Man, this is supposed to be a warm-up too. Just keep missing. It's so light that you're hitting these. So otherwise it's gonna fly right over. That was middle. It's been a few days too since I've swung. It's a good 3 or 4. I don't know why this thing won't let me leave a retouch on. Certain pool, certain. There we go. All right. We're gonna go through this bucket first. Get some shots off, and then we're gonna run that 7-shot series. If you guys are new here, I do some warm-up drills, just some chipping, and that's it. It's kind of fun. Helps work on your distance control. Just get a touch for the ball. I mean, a feel for it. Started out right here, pretty close, and then we'll work our way back. I was gonna say, why don't I start with it all the way back there this time, try and go forward, but that could get a little wonky. That was a skull, that was a rock. It starts getting a little tricky once we start getting it up by that bag. What's up? You're good. Thank you, man. Kind of do it kind of regularly. If you guys are new here, feel free to tap in, join the little community. But this is what we do. I like going over some basic chipping fundamentals, and then just my personal input into how I like to take these shots. Right now we're just gonna go through this first bucket, get a little warm up, and then we're gonna try and beat our record from last time of getting the 5 in a rows. So I'll take 7 shots. Like, I'm gonna go through this, and then I'll put 7 balls out, and out of those 7 we gotta make 5 to either move this target back or forward. I still don't know how I want to start this one. Last time we started with it right here, and we started working our way back, but this time we might start from the back and work our way forward. But I think that is like a recipe for disaster, starting it all the way in the back. Might be better to just start with it forward, not get ahead of ourselves here. But before I was just coming out here and I had these targets all the way back there, just sending shots out to them. I'll get to that too probably later on if I start missing, but coming to an end. Everybody's favorite day is tomorrow, Monday. Start of the week again. That was a skull. Also layered up. Pretty layered up. Every time I wake up in the morning, I got goofing on my mind. I think you meant golf. Also pretty. Take a guess how many layers I got on today. Got on a few. But it's for the love of the game, right? And this is what we're taking shots with. A little 60 degree. So bear with me for a second. We're gonna go through this bucket for a little warm up. It's been a few days since I've swung a golf club, so definitely need a little warm up. And then we'll see what we want to do. We want to start with that target back there, work our way forward, or start with it here, start to work our way back. I think I wanted to start with it back and work our way forward, but I think that's going to be a nightmare. So. Okay. I think we might be back. I'm not sure what happened there. So, I think we should be good. I don't know what happened there. I don't know if somebody was calling me or we went out. Probably leave this on Do Not Disturb. And I don't even know if this is working. If you guys are in here, say something. Give me a thumbs up or something if we're back on, if we're rolling. Because I looked back up and my phone was off. It's weird. Let me know if this is going, because otherwise I have to end it. Do it again. It's so weird. It's saying people are still in here, but and that time's still going. Someone leave a thumbs up or just type something in the chat box. I'm not sure if I'm live right now or not. You play golf? Yeah, I play golf. How about you? It's pretty fun. I will say at first I hated it. I used to make fun of golf, but to each your own. But yeah, I'd say I play golf. Luckily, it's not that cold today. I want to get some shots off too. Behind that bag. Come on now. This mat's all getting all chipped apart. Be nice when that target's over there. That's why I like getting that target behind the bag. It's super tricky, but gives you the chance to pull off some nice shots. We live. Can you guys hear me? Can you just let me know if like a thumbs up or just something? Say yes if you can hear me or see me good, because the live cut out and then I looked up and my phone was black. But if you guys can hear me, we still going, just let me know, please. Because I have a feeling that I might just be talking to no one. If you can hear me, you can see me, just like you could literally type 1. Just say yes. I don't know why this keeps happening during these lives. Got to get a few out there, because it's the only practice bucket we're going to do. And we're going to get straight into the 5 in a rows. I just want to put some out there too. We're still rolling with this warm up. Maybe got like 15 shots left. We got that, and we probably got one more handful. 1. Thank you, George. Thank you. All right. So we're good. We're rolling. I don't know what happened. The live like cut out, but we're back. So if you guys are just tapping in, we're doing a little warm up right now. Going through this bucket, and then we're gonna go back to that 5 in a row little series. Might have to take one of these layers off. How you guys doing though? How was you guys' weekend? I had a pretty relaxing weekend this weekend. Not much going on. Everybody's getting ready for the holidays now. It's about that time. Everything hits so fast. It's freaking Thanksgiving and it's Christmas and New Year's. You guys celebrate Hanukkah or Kwanzaa? You got that in the mix too. So hectic time. Got family coming in next weekend too. So I don't know how much free time I'm gonna get, and if this weather is gonna permit me to be out here. Because the coldness I could do. I could get out here, like just like today. I could get out here and trip in the cold, but once it's all freaking slushy and icy and snow and all that, then I think that's where we're gonna have to draw the line until the spring rolls around. But coldness I could do. I could deal with. And I'm just trying to put some of these shots out there. That's why I'm not aiming on target. I just want to do one warm-up bucket. Put a few over that bag. And we're gonna get into this little 5 in a row. See, those are the ones that get you. It's like the target's right here. But for some reason, if you just can't like find your distance, find that control, it's annoying. See, like that was not a good shot, but it worked out. That was a good shot, but it didn't work out. So that's why I like this game. It's definitely tedious, but it's helping you at the end of the day. Like that was not good. Alright, we're coming on to the last handful after this. Alright, we're coming on to the last handful of the warm-up, then we're going to get into the 5 in a rows. Got a few shots. Let's try and get all of these over that bag. And then we're going to work on getting into that target. Let's get these right over that bag. Not the way we wanted it to go, but it went over, so I'll take it. That's why it's a warm-up. There we go. Really just trying to lead in with right here to get those nice little flop shots. Lead in with that heel. Do not be afraid to throw that club. Ball's just gonna shoot right up. It's scary. Don't get me wrong, it's freaking scary. But just commit. You'll get it. See? That was a miss hit, but it worked out. That's why I like getting that target right behind that bag. Cause oh man, is it freaking tricky, but like landing a nice little shot like this into that target. Nice. Got under that one too much. Last 3. And we're gonna see what we could do. Definitely gonna take off this first fucking where is it? Because it's making it a little tough to swing. I always do this. Put too many layers. Alright, last one. Last warm up, and we're getting into it. Make sure we're still rolling. Try to set up with the ball more to the toe. I'm gonna get into that in a second. Let me just get this. I pick up those balls and then I'm gonna get into that for you. Actually, it's the last shot. What did you say? Try to set up with the ball more to the toe at address. Gives you more room for error. Well, you talking my front toe or my right toe? I mean, my front or my back toe? Because These ones I have been taking off the front foot more. That felt nice. That felt really nice. All right. That was the warm-up part of this. I'm gonna pick those up. Give me 2 seconds, and then we're gonna get into that. This is what I mean. They get all freaking muddy. Let's do this. Let's pick 7 balls that aren't that shitty. And then we're gonna get into this. Every time I pick rush up to the balls, no tempo. Oh, the toe of the club you meant, yeah. Every time I pick rush to pick up the balls, it kills my tempo. Notice I need to. Yep. You're right with that. Give me a second. I'm just trying to take this off. Like a freaking from A Christmas Story. Ralphie's brother when he's like that because they bundled him up so much. That's what I feel like. My hat came off. All right. This is better. Hopefully I don't forget that outside. Yeah, I was double quarter zipped up. I had 2 of them on. Sorry for bad grammar. No, that's fine. I'm pretty bad at reading. Oh, from Thailand. What's up? How you doing? Dude, it's freezing. Meanwhile, it's 80 degrees outside here in Hawaii. You're lucky, Timothy Harris. You're lucky. Go have a pina colada for me out of a pineapple. My name, please. Oh, let's move this net up. Alright, so this is stage 1. Last time we got to like 4 or 5, so I'm gonna take 7 shots. We gotta make 5 out of the 7 to move it back like 2 or 3 feet. So once we start doing it, you'll see how the game works. But let me get 7 balls that aren't that bad. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so 7 shots. 5 out of these 7 have to make it into that target to start moving it back. Based on the Met test, I'm guessing he's in Long Island. You're right. What's the temperature out there? It's like 40 something. It was colder this morning. But yeah, New York, you can see it. Long Island, baby. All right. 5 out of the 7 got to get in to start moving it back. So, step 1, stage 1, I mean. Don't got to be in a row, just got to be 5. It'll seem easy now, but wait till we start getting back. It gets freaking tricky. Uh-oh. I gotta go 4 for 4 to not mess up. That one just snuck in. See? That's how the game works. So I didn't get the 5. Have fun later. Thank you, bro. Oh, yeah. So, as you see, we missed 3. We didn't get the 5. We gotta restart. 4 of them made it in. This is where it's a little freaking tedious. Like you'll get a little like hot streak going, and then of course you got to make one more, and then you start messing it up. All right, let's get 5. Get past stage 1. That one is shot like at it, and it went in. We need 2 more. We need one of these 2. There we go. All right, so we got the 5. You can move back. This last one we got some fun with. So we got the 5. You can move back 2 or 3 feet. Let's say like right there. It's more of like 2 or 3 yards, but about right there. So let's see if we could do it again. Start moving back. My goal is to get this to go all the way to that back fence. We started from here and then end all the way back there, but that'll take a lot. If he was a Yankees fan, he would have made all 5. Watch it, Timothy. Watch it, Timothy. Freaking watching from over in Hawaii. You don't know the half. But if you guys are new here, definitely hit that like for me. Hit that sub if you guys can. Help push the stream. And I do this whenever I really can. Just whenever weather is gonna permit now. Like I said, I don't mind the cold, but once the snow starts to hit, I have chipped out in the snow, but once I miss hit or something, I lose all the balls. So they blend in. Too much. Gotta go 4 for 4. So even though I missed it, I'm gonna still finish it through, just to try and get that feel. That ball moved after I went to hit it. Don't mind that last shot. Grass is everything's all muddy right now because I was digging up the yard to get these light posts put in. Can't really grow back nicely right now, so it's all freaking covered in mud. I'll be looking over here. This is dedication, guys. Summer is right around the corner. You're right. Well, I'm from Harlem originally, but I live here now. Nice, Farmingdale. No, but we're close to Farmingdale, though. I'm not gonna say where, but we're close to Farmingdale. Shout out F-Dale and the Dalers. Shit. Sometimes I forget that we're doing this, and I just start talking. So if I just start talking too much and stop doing this, just be like, yo, shut up. Ball had mud on it. Look at this. That's why I like keeping the 7 ball, because if I run through all that, they all get covered in mud. So I'd rather sacrifice 7 than all of them. Just 3. Let's get 4. This is really good for working on your distance control. That was a 5, nice. This is good for working on that distance control and just like getting a lot more confident with just making that initial contact with your chips. A lot of people, they get scared to just make contact, and that's when you see people hit those, like, the grass, the club gets stuck in the fucking grass, like. Just little things like this help build that confidence. Move back a little bit more now. That's the third move back. I don't know what I call them, stage 3 or whatever, but that's the 3rd time we're moving it back. I think we got like 1 more, and then we got to go behind that bag. Once we get behind that bag is when it starts to get a little interesting, really. What's his index? Not sure what that is, but this is what we're swinging with. 60 degree, 10-degree bounce. Cowboy Joes. Thank you guys for tuning in, though. Really appreciate it. You guys are running it up. Hit that like for me. Hit that sub if you can. I do this whenever I can. Now that the weather's permitting for the last few days. So I don't want to miss out on the days that I can, because pretty soon I can't get out here. There we go. 1. Literally just pitching it to it. Like, it seems so simple, but it's so freaking tough. Just pitching it to it. 1. Can't mess up these last 4. But I am also trying to take different shots with them. Like, they're not all just like your basic regular chip. I am trying to take it off the front foot. I am trying to flop some of them. I'm just trying out new things. But end goal is this ball just has to end up in that target. Good deep. And like, now that I messed it up, I'm just gonna finish it through to try and figure out that distance. See, like, I'm getting them on there, it's just not high enough. That's why I like to finish them through. I don't know, any of you guys watching, when the winter comes around, do you guys like stop like playing golf, like stop anything, or do you wait for the spring to come around for you guys to start practicing and playing again, or what? Handicap, I don't have one yet. How cold is it there where you are, bro? It's about like 30 degrees, like 40 degrees actually. It's not that bad right now. It was worse yesterday. But going back on that question, like wintertime comes around, can't really like get outside. I mean, unless you go to like the simulators, but I don't know. Sometimes it's annoying booking them because they're always packed, or like around here. One. But what do you guys do during the winter? Do you like just throw your clubs in the shed till spring comes around, or like, or what? I mean, granted, a lot of people like they're just like weekend warriors, just playing for fun, which I get. But like when I want to get good at something, or like when there's something I like I don't know, I gotta just keep messing with it till I'm like happy with it. Because we're animals. As humans, we're animals. We put our bodies to do crazy things. I think we're sitting at 4. Gotta get 5 right here. With the vice ball. I don't play the vice balls, but I practice with them. This is why it's so tricky. I think it was because I was talking crap about Vice. Those galaxy balls are pretty cool though. I wouldn't play them, but they're pretty cool. Just got a little flop. I love those. All right, got the 5. Let's move back. And then we got to get behind that bag. Once it goes behind the bag, it's a little tricky, but that's what makes it fun. How we looking? If you love golf enough, you'd be grinding out in the cold like bro here, and so would I. Wear it only bogey. You're right. Whack that shit out of the pack, bro. Yeah. Chipping in basement. Yeah, that's good. Getting in the basement, I'm 6.5 handicap. That's pretty good, bro. I practice all year round in my basement. I'm having chipping. Yeah, I have the little putting thing too, like indoors, that I mess around with. But I just got a new putter, but I can't use it because my girlfriend has it. So I'm waiting for that, and then I'm gonna start using that thing a little bit more. It's like the Skills putting mat. I got that last year for Christmas. From my neighbor, actually. He hooked it up. He's actually right here. He's building a putting. I mean, he's building like a whole green, like a putting green. And then like this fringe around the side of it so you could chip onto it. So I might do some streams back there come time. But he's like in the process of making it right now, which is pretty sick. Or I wanna try and flop it from here into like one of the holes there. But it's the same size fence. That fence is like right behind you guys. I'd be pretty sick. Alright, let's try and pitch them out there. Not do the flop ones yet. You already fucked one up. But this is why I like this, because the target's always moving. Like you're working on your pitching, you're working on that distance. It's as opposed to me just leaving that target out there and wazzing shots out at it. That was a fucking skull, but it worked. Freaking, I mean, that was 1. Let's try and go 4 for 4. Swing through it, not to it. It's a centimeter up. Come on, for the last one. I think I got the distance down. But I saw some questions about the handicap. I really couldn't tell you what my handicap is. Like, I do play pretty good. My buddy and I broke 80. That surprised both of us. We scrambled and we shot 80 exactly. The whole time we thought we shot 81 until we got to the car, and then I'm not good with freaking numbers and writing and all that, so I wrote the wrong number down, and we were bummed because we finished the round and we thought we shot 81, but we actually did shoot 80. So we broke the 80. That was pretty fun. This was the first time I've ever, like, this season was my first season ever having birdies. I had 4 birdies this whole, like, that may not seem a lot, like someone could go have 4 birdies in one round, but for someone who's never, like, I've never taken any golf lessons, I've never played on a team, like ice hockey was my childhood, so golf kind of just like came to me, but I was stoked. This was my first season. I had 4 birdies. Like, for someone who's never really played, like, just getting into it, like, it was sick. Like, I used that as like motivation for me. I was like, if I just, and then the last season before that was like my first season ever. I was double, triple, quadruple bogey every time, and then to fix that to now, I got some birdies this year. I was like regularly shooting par on holes, and then I would have my bogeys and double bogeys, but I mitigated the double bogeys a little bit. But I'm excited for this next season. I definitely want to get a lot more birdies on board and control the pars. Just try and play birdie par golf. Thing that I gotta work on is my driver. Driver's the only club I gotta work on. Because all my birdies have came from perfect drive, wedge in, tap in, putt. All 4 of them so far. That's exactly what it was. Good drive, wedge in, putt. Maybe like the farthest putt was maybe like an 8-foot putt, but the other ones were literally tap-ins. So if I could hone in this driver, because I could crank the driver 250, 270 every time cleanly. It's just the matter of keeping it straight. Because when I do hit it straight, it's perfect. But sometimes I'll have like a natural fade, whatever that one is, when it goes that way, or slice or whatever. I don't go that way. I go that way. So I need to work on controlling that driver. But we got the 5, so we can move past that. You got good flow, bro. Lefties unite left. My buddy that I shot 80 with, he's a lefty. The best round is 78 in Savannah. That's fire. But you see, you shot that yourself. I shot the 80 with my buddy Carlos, and he's a lefty, which is pretty funny. You mentioned that. But I want to get more into what's it called? Oh, we got the 5, right? This is the tricky one. It goes right here. So like I literally gotta flop it right over the bag, or like I shy out right here. I don't like taking that route because it's like cutting corners, but you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Because if I'm stuck on it for like 3 or 4 tries, I'm like, all right, I'm kind of getting over this, and then it's boring for you guys to watch. I realize you're a lefty too. Like, no, I'm a righty. It's because you guys are watching this from my front camera, so it's flipped. But I'm a righty. I forgot. You like what you're seeing is backwards because it's my front facing camera, so I could read the chat. I don't know why it doesn't let me type anything. I wanted to pin something. Let me pin one of these. Let's pin a nice one. Oh yeah, this one right here. Iron Dad of, thank you. Iron Dad of 3, thank you, man. And God bless you, Father of 3. God bless. Bless your children, man. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. See, that's what helps me keep doing this. So I do want to get some long form content out there for you guys next season. But I gotta feel a lot more comfortable with my game to do that, because I'm not gonna put shit out. That was the first swing at it. It's right behind that bag. I don't know if you guys are just tuning in or what, but if right there, don't look at my nail, but right there is the target, right behind that bag. Too much juice. There we go. That's one. Too much. See, they're looking good too. It's like from here they're tracking and then they just creep over. We missed our goal, but we finished there. Try and get that distance down. Just try and open one. Just try and peek right off the side. Alright, that was the first try at it. I'm gonna give myself maybe 4 tries, four or 5 tries at most to it, and then we're gonna move on because then it gets boring for you guys to watch. And there's dirt everywhere. That dirt is so freaking annoying. It just sticks onto the balls. What's up, what's up, what's up? Not that 78 was best ball with my dad for Shriners tournament we play every year. That's good though. Being able to shoot a 78, dude, is not easy. I would say maybe 1 out of 20 men can do that. That's not easy at all. Yeah, and even with a partner, granted, like for you guys to both do that off best ball, that's pretty dope. I got a funny story. My buddy and I played our first tournament last season. Not this season, but last season. We're not good. We're not good enough to be playing in like these tournaments, but I was like, screw it. Let's just do it. And we didn't play too bad. We shot like 12 over. It was 18 holes. It was at a Middle Bay. I don't think it's a country club, but like Middle Bay Club in Freeport, Long Island, or Oceanside, whatever it is. We originally signed up for our format to be best ball because we thought best ball was scramble, but we had it flipped. So then, like 5 minutes before we're supposed to tee off, we're talking to the other group of kids, and they're like, "Yeah, we're all doing scramble. Like that's what we chose." And we're like, "Oh shoot, we picked best ball." And we're scrummaging around the last like 5 minutes before we tee off to try and switch, and they let us switch, but we shot like 12 over or something. It was called like the PGA team tournament, something like that. I have the ball. If I see it, I'll show you guys. It was a cool tournament. Winning team actually got to go to like, they had the next part of it in like Arizona. The winning team got like a free spot in that Arizona tournament. And they covered, I don't know if they covered transportation or staying, which was pretty cool. But we were not ready for that. But it was a cool experience. It was fun. I just left that one out. You can do that. This was the second try. This. I'm gonna hit these slow I'm gonna try and take my time with these ones because now this is the third time that we're attempting it. Let's try and do it slow. Oh, here's the ball. This was the thing that held that tournament. It was PGA Team Golf. That was them. And they gave everyone a sleeve if you played in it, which is cool. If we got some new people in here, if you could see, there's a target right there. We're taking 7 shots, trying to get 5 of these 7 to fall into that target to move it back. Don't got to be in a row. We just got to get 5 of them in. All right. Take my time with it. Or with this punch. Let's try and make 5. It's literally right there. Just got to put it in the net. Way too much. I think that was the worst shot so far. That's the worst. That's the worst too. It's that bag. It's tricky, but I like it. It's definitely tricky. It adds a whole nother level of freaking toughness to it. Gonna drop it down to 3. Let's see if we could do 3 out of the 7. If I can't do 3 out of the 7, that's bad. But then we're gonna move it back. All right. Try and go for 3. See if we could do 3 out of the 7. We'll do it. We'll give this 2 tries, and if not, we'll skip it. Start moving back more. Hope you guys are having a good weekend though. Nice little Sunday. You guys are resting up. Another freaking week of work now. Spun right over it. Look, all covered in freaking dirt. Towel, man. Stopped it. Now that towel is freaking blocking even more. I'm just snuck in. Oh, the side. Gotta be kidding me. Come on, we need 2 of these last 3. There we go. Kind of pushed it out a little bit more right too. Too much. It's that vice ball. Every time I have to hit that vice ball on the last one, it freaking Hit it way too hard. Come on. It's right there. End it. I don't know if you guys saw that, but it literally went right in through there, went out the side. And watch. Look at this ball. Follow the path. It went like this, and went right through here. Like that. I'm taking it. Taking it, I'm taking it. Otherwise, we'll be here for frickin' God knows how long, but go back a little bit now. Now we gotta try and send these up. Alright. Hello, hello. Kiss you. Thank you. Give myself a kiss. Thank you guys for tuning in, though. Try and get a few more lives in before the weather doesn't permit. This is what we like doing. Let's try these flop shots. I think this was a good area for him last time. First one. Just a little. Any of you guys watch Stranger Things? Finished it. Finished the last part of season 5 yesterday. It's kind of sick. I wasn't gonna get into it. I really wasn't. But I ended up getting into it. What I did there. But I'm gonna around here. They're gonna have the finale of season 5 in the movie theaters. And my buddy picked up 14 tickets when they dropped. So we're gonna go see that last one in the movies. That's like over 2 hours. I think anything over 2 hours is considered a movie. That was 100% unintentional, but it looked cool. These flops are not flopping today. Mess around with these last two, and then we're gonna pitch the next bunch. It feels so nice. But they're just so hard to pinpoint where you want it to land. We're gonna pitch these out. Those flops are, that's not gonna be the case right now. Not good enough yet to do that and have them land where I want them to. Tiger mugs. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, not too bad. Coming up on about an hour I've been doing this. What time is it? 3 o'clock. All right. I gotta get off at like 4, so another 30 minutes. If you guys are just tuning in, there's a target right there. We're trying to get 5 out of these 7 shots. Land up in that target, start moving it back. Thank you guys for tuning in. Really do appreciate it. One. The flops are way too hard to. They're easy to like get off, but I can't pinpoint where I'm going to land it. Everybody loves to see the flops, but you need to get it out there a little bit more. Freaking bag. And they look so good too. They look like they're about to go in, and they creep right over and they roll all the way out. It's not gonna cut it, even if this one goes in. I think I got the distance out. Was that far? A little bit easier, but also still tricky. Oh, it's behind that bag. One of them would have went in, but got blocked out. Yeah, you guys are killing it this time. I feel it the second it comes off. I gotta go 4 for 4. Too much. It's a pretty tedious game. I would advise, if you guys do have like a little chipping green and a little net, try this out. Try it out. It's tough. Damn, I think we're gonna fall one short again. We got 3. Tiger mugs. I'm not sure what that means, but yeah. I'll drop it down to 3 this time. Let's try and do 3. 3 out of the 7. It's pathetic, but it's the only thing. Build some confidence. At least get 3. This is why I'm saying it's really good for your distance control, because I feel it, like how that one landed short and that one just went there. I got to get that like right in the middle of those 2 swings. Thank God. Let's get one of these. One of these 2. That's rough. That is really freaking rough. Right off the post. Come on. We got the 3. So I know it's not the 5, but it's something. Back to like here now. And if you guys are new, if you don't know what we're shooting with, you guys who are always in here, you guys already know the weapon of choice, but I think an Amazon package just got here. Y'all know the weapon of choice, the trusty steed, the 60 degree. I love this club. I really do. Alright, going back to the 5. See if we can do 5. A little bit easier to hit, but still a little tricky because of that bag. See what we can do. It's on a little hill too, so that's why it tilted. What do you guys think of this challenge, though? Is it boring? Is it good? Should I keep doing it? Should I switch it up? What do you think? I like it. It's super tedious. It's really super tedious. I do like just like running through the bucket, but I don't like when they get all freaking dirty. That's what's gonna happen if I do that. You're just gonna keep hitting into the mud and you're covered in mud. But this is a fun game. It's just really could be tedious. That was bad. It's because I'm trying to flop these. Not hitting them regular. How you doing? Thank you. Always, every time. Every time. Every time I get on, it's just always something. Always something. You guys gotta be careful with these fucking Amazon people, though. No disrespect if any of you guys are Amazon workers or UPS or FedEx. I was actually a FedEx worker myself. I had to work the graveyard shift during COVID, unfortunately. I was a package handler at FedEx, but these Amazon workers are getting a little too freaking comfortable. They come into your yard, they see everything. Like, it's got like a full-on view into like my house if you wanted to. And then you see the videos like on YouTube of the Amazon workers stealing stuff. Like they come back at night, they steal people's cars. Not all of them, but like, this is what happens when you give them the option to just roam into the back of your yard or something. That's the only thing I don't like. I don't like other people freaking, like, this is different because I'm voluntarily going live and letting people see my yard, but I don't like that. But yeah, some people over here have had problems with like workers coming back after delivering something at their house. They would see the house or whatever it is, they'll see a window or a door or something, and they'll come back and try and get whatever it is that they're after. But around here it doesn't really work out, but some places, low security places, it's tough. I'm trying to have some fun with them. Not doing the traditional shot, just trying to flop them in. So right in that distance. I know right there is a good distance for me to have these ones land. Not all of them, but some of them. These are regular. I'll do one regular one. Too much. Rolled all the way out. Pick them up. I'll go through them again, and then if not, we'll go back to the three theory. How are we looking over here? Still pretty good. You guys are still rocking with me? Thank you guys. Thank you guys for being in here. Again, I'm not trying to be Nancy or Naggy, but I really do appreciate if you guys hit that like, hit that sub. I've been going live a lot more often. Well, I think we started this back in October. So it's about a month now that I've been pretty regularly live streaming. Maybe like once a week or so. Come springtime, though, I'm going to be doing this a whole lot more. It's really nice out. Because I love getting outside. I can't be inside for too long. Once I'm inside for too long, it's not good. I got to get outside. Dirt all over these pants. Brandon pants. He's to church today, and some guy spit on me. He didn't mean to spit on me, but he was eating something, and he came to say hello to me, and his like thing splattered on me. Whatever bread he was eating. Lovely. Top that somehow. But yeah, I like getting into combo with you guys too. When you guys allow it. I like hearing where you guys are from, what you guys do, what you guys did on the weekend or whatsoever. It was a relaxing weekend this week. I thought I was going to have work on Saturday, but didn't, thankfully. Got some family coming in this week. We'll be staying for the holidays, so I'm going to be busy with them. Gotta drive them around everywhere. We're gonna go back to the 3 after these last 2. Let me try and sink them. Alright, we're going back to the 3. I don't got that much time left. We're gonna go back to the 3 count. Try and just make 3 of the 7, which is sad. It's sad to say that we got to do, but if it works, it works. So we're gonna try and get. If you guys are new, there's a target right there, right behind that bag. Trying to get 3 out of these 7 shots into it. Move back. What time is it? 3:42. All right, got some time. Gotta get over to the gym before they close. They close early on Sunday. Sucks. Why? I don't know. I want to come up with something to incorporate that back target too. Like, I know unintentionally some shots will roll there, but if like, let's say I intentionally now start trying to get it into that back one, like, it can like count as 2 or something. I don't know. I gotta think about that. But I want to start using that back one too, just to have them roll into it. There's one. I was gonna say that one better go in. It felt good. It looked good too, rolling off. I think that one went just under. I gotta go 2 for 2. Let's get this last one out. Go in. Just do it. do you guys think of it though? You guys like the challenge? Think it's good, or should I just go back to just running through the bucket? Just running through like, because I would just leave the target out there and just maybe run through like 6 buckets, just all different mixed shots and stuff. But this is good because it's helping with like pacing myself on where I'm trying to land the ball, as opposed to just like shooting it. But if it's boring, I won't do it. I thought it would be something like cool to try. I don't know, just trying different things out. So I do like letting them go sometimes. I don't like just trying to get it there. Let's try and get 3. Stop freaking laying out excuses. There's 1. Creeping right over it. Gotta go 2 for 2. Come on. Alright, I'm gonna give it 1 more run, and then we're running through the bucket. This is always where I get stuck. Always right there. Try and get 3 again. If not, I think we're gonna call it for that. And we're gonna just run through that bucket. Allora, alright, I think we're just gonna run through this bucket, because that was seeming to get progressively worse by the second. Thank you guys for being in here still. I'm gonna move that target back a little bit, and then we're gonna rip through the bucket. See how many little blocks we can get in. call out some shots if you guys want to see them. You want to see flop shots, you want to see off the front foot, you want to see them roll out, you want to see them go high, just type it out. And if I turn around and see it, I'll try and do it. Whatever you guys type. But if not, I'm going to just send away. So a good thing about all of this is that, again, I'm making contact with that ball a whole lot more now, instead of coming over the ball trying to hit it, and then, like, you've seen it, I've shanked a few of them to the right. That's usually my miss. My miss is usually just right off the right hand side. For you guys, maybe the left because it's flipped, but it's my right going that way. So doing this is like helping me pinpoint where I want to hit the ball, where I want to make contact with this club on the ball. And now my misses are more of like, I don't know how to explain it, but like I'm making contact with the ball, like I'm hitting the ball. I'm not missing it. Like, I'm not going to set up and swing and like, completely missing. Like, I'm gaining a lot more contact with the ball. I'm getting a lot more confident with like trying a different swing. See, that was a miss, but I made contact with the ball at least, and I know where I messed up with that. So as I was coming down, my hand, every time I do that, my hand like twirls or twists or something right before I come down. But that's all my fault. Like I lighten up for some reason. I'm not like paying attention. I wish I had a sand bunker that I could practice with. Touch the back fence. You don't want it to touch the back fence. You got to get closer. Got you. Closer to the ball, you're saying? Because I do see people chip, and they'll maybe do like, maybe about like a foot out. And I understand it, but this just feels very uncomfortable. Like, granted, you might, I don't know. It doesn't feel comfortable for me. I feel better with like a little bit, maybe like a foot and a half out. It's just that lie angle for me is not, it's not comfortable. I don't know what it is. It really isn't. I gotta stay back a little bit more. I know it's maybe not the right thing to do, but I'm good with like about a foot and a quarter out. Almost same result, just a little bit too much more juice. Flew right over that target. That's because I was too close. Now I'm going to try that same shot. So it's different for everybody. I feel like it depends on how tall you are, like how long your arms are, how long your clubs are. I get you. As long as you find the sweet spot. Yeah, that's really what it is. You got to find your sweet spot. Because you can't go off of like everything you see, because what works for someone else might just not work for you. Like, look at Bryson DeChambeau. His grips are like freaking 8 regular grips, but that's his one. Like, and he's hitting these crazy shots, but like that doesn't mean you got to go get these monster grips and you're gonna have the same result. So you got to mess around until you find your sweet spot. But like I knew that let's say like the distance between this and my feet. So rule of thumb, like generally you want to be like a foot away. But so take that to your use that to your judgment. Start like already, do a foot away. Try it. You're like, okay, this is a little bit too close, but what if we do like a foot and a quarter back? Okay, feels a little bit better. And then you're like, oh, all right. So for me, it's not exactly a foot, but it's like a foot and a quarter back. So definitely, whenever like you can watch like a crap ton of YouTube videos on lessons and stuff, and like that's good. But just because of what they're saying is not really going to always apply to you. But take what they're saying to work around it, and find your sweet spot. That's really it. I would always see people hitting these beautiful chip shots, like my friends, like warming up or just messing around. And then I would come in I'd set the club down and I'd be like, how? Like this doesn't look right. Like, how am I supposed to hit this ball? And then I would just watch them do it. And I would see oh, he's not bringing it up too much. Like it's light hits like the ball. And then I was watching the trajectory of the balls. Like these balls are literally just doing rainbows. Every shot is just a little rainbow, little rainbow, little rainbow. And then I'd go I'd be by myself after going to the driving range or whatnot. I'd be like, how do I need to practice this? And then little by little I got it. But at first I was like, there's no hope. I was like, this is not for me, I can't do it. But then I surprisingly got it. And I'm glad that I did, because some of these shots are super fun to hit. And you know the second you hit the ball too. You know if you hit a good one or not. But it can be deceiving too. Like a few of these you've seen, obviously it looks like they're going in and it goes right over it, right under it. Disclaimer, I might be all wonky and whatnot, but what kind of set you got? I got a whole bunch of what's it called? Apex Pros. I'm gonna run through the bag one day. If you guys want to see a stream of me going through the bag, I'll definitely do that. Apex Pros, but this is the wedge that I got. It's a 60-degree Callaway Jaws. It's a full toe bar. It's got a big old toe. Pretty cool. Picked it up used. Got it for like $50, and I've been loving it since. Before this, I had a sand wedge that was my go-to for the 60-degree. But then I came across this, and this has been the weapon of choice since. Anytime I need to get anytime we're around the green, I need to get out of a bunker, it's this one. Dropping. Those feel amazing. When you can get those shots down, they feel so freaking good. You know it the second they come off too. Nope. Let's try and get one off the but that was worse. Yeah. Any of these balls hit that back fence, not good. I treat it as if any of these balls hit that back fence, it's rolling off the green. Like, you do not want to hear that ball hit the fence. It can settle down right in front of it, but I don't want it hitting it, because that equals rolling off the green and chaos. So I'm trying to avoid hitting that fence. So like that. That, in my mind, was rolled off the green, not good. Good. Because then I also treat it like this target now is the pin. So if I had to take any of these as a putt in, I'll take it. That was a top golf ball. Don't really care what happens to that one. Run that back though. Let's try and get one. Let's get a good one. See if we can get a one-hander. One hands are good too, because when you bring that second hand back on, nice and easy. Just try that too, if any of you guys, if you ever just messing around, just try it. You can only do this with wedges. I wouldn't really advise it with your irons, but try and get a one-handed chip shot, and put that second hand back on, and you feel the difference. How much more control you got. It feels so much better. And practicing the one-handed ones really help you swing through the ball. Because the one-handed, it feels so weird, and you want to make sure that you're getting that ball up. So you're using that bounce, you're getting it up and over. Good little practice thing. Definitely wouldn't want to do it your whole time, but definitely hit a few shots one-handed. Get that feeling. Like, I feel the bounce a lot more with those. But then come time to bring that top hand back on, and you feel good. Flap is coming back up on the side, not good. I need a new mat. This thing is worn through. I need a new mat, and I want to get the net thing. So I can put that net here and run through all the clubs. Those are feeling great. You lefty? No, I'm a righty. It's backwards because this thing is flipped. But if you guys are just tuning in, thank you guys for taking shots with the 60 degree. There's a target right over there. Trying to get the balls over the bag. If you guys are just tuning in now, I go live every now and then whenever I can, and talk about chipping, show you some different shots, take some advice from you guys, and whatnot. So definitely smash that like button for me if you guys can, and hit that sub. Help push this stream. Help me want to keep going. I really appreciate you guys. Coming up close to that 400, and then we're gonna chase for that 5. So you guys have been freaking killing it. Ooh, that was a beautiful shot. Hit a sub for that shot. If you guys haven't yet, hit that sub for that shot. Try and get another one for you guys. That was a nice one. You feel it too. The second it comes off, crazy spin. But what sucks about this, since I've just been doing these tripping styled lives, like I haven't applied this to my game yet. Like there hasn't been a time that I've tried like aiming to the green and then intentionally like having the ball spin back, like shooting, having the ball land and then rip back. A few of these shots, like that last shot I just hit, that I got really under, I was like imagining it. If that just landed on the green, would it spin back or not? Like that. See, with that, it rolled out forward. Like, why is it not? I don't get how people spin the ball back so much. I don't know if it's like the amount of power that they're striking with, like, because granted, I'm just now aiming from there. When you see people hit the green and have it spin back, they are from maybe like 60, 80 yards out, more if anything. But I don't know if spinning the ball is having it spin back is from the way you hit it, or how strong you're hitting it from how far out you are, if that makes any sense. Because that's another thing. I want to hit the ball onto the green and watch it spin back. Like, and the green's not sloped like a regular green, a flat green, like chip onto it and have the ball spin back. I don't know how to go about that. If any of you guys know. But seeing that with my 2 eyes next time I play, these 3 birds are always there. I think they think the ball's are food. See, like none of they just roll out. Like I'm hitting them with backspin. I can see it with my eyes, like they are spinning backwards. But they hit the ground and they roll out. I don't know why they don't go back. See? Like it landed and it still went forward. So I don't know what creates that spin. Now there's more birds. If any of you guys know anything about that spin, please let me know. Like, how do you make the ball spin back? See, like it's spinning. It is spinning. Like I'm seeing the ball as it's going, it's spinning backwards. But it's landing and then rolling out forward. Why is it not like either sitting or moving back? I get because all the motion is pushing the ball that way too. It has a forward motion. But what makes it start to get that backwards motion? See? I don't get it. And again, I don't know if you guys are new or not, but I haven't taken any lessons. Not taken any lessons yet. I got my cousin, my younger cousin, he's 13. He's just getting into golf. I've paid for a few of his lessons. Like I'll obviously watch, try and listen in a little bit. That was the worst shot all day today. I was talking while I was doing it, but I haven't taken any lessons yet. I want to. I want to do it for the driver because that's my number one. If I fix the driver, I'm a completely different golfer. I'm good with everything. I'm not good, but like I'm comfortable with everything else. Only thing I'm not comfortable with is that driver. Because the power is there. The power is there every shot. It's just getting it freaking straight. I don't know why. And then I just naturally freaking hook it. So I'm trying to eliminate that hook, that slice in all my drives, and just get it a lot more straighter. That's the only problem. It's just that driver. The birds are flying in. Damn, there's a shit ton of them. All over there, there. You guys can see them, they're up there. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you. Doesn't let me chat for some reason. I don't know why I can't type something. Last time it was letting me. For some reason, this freaking live cut out when I first started. I don't know what was up with that. See? Like, I understand it has that forward motion, but why is it, if it's spinning backwards, why is it not landing and going that way? I think it's because of the power. I think I'm not hitting it hard enough, but I'm not gonna try and make it spin right here, because if I mess up, it's goodbye to that fence. Or when people check the ball up, like they'll pitch it on and then it'll just literally just stop. Like, I don't understand how they do that. I don't know if they're coming across it this way maybe, with more of an angle. I don't know if they're taking it more off the toe. Let me see if I can try that. Yeah. The bag was in the way, but it looked like it. Let's see. Taking it more off the toe. Someone mentioned that before. They said more off the toe. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell, to be honest. And that too, I don't want to start taking lessons with like, some guy handed me his business card at one of the courses, and I found it like a little weird because on the bottom of his business card it said, it had his TikTok handle, and I was like, a golf guy, like a golf coach is not gonna have their TikTok, like their TikTok name on a business card, like. I just, that's not how I would go about it. I would not put TikTok on a business card, like, especially for golf. Maybe if you, like, are doing in a different kind of business, but, like, in golf, I wouldn't put, like, your TikTok on your business card. So that was, like, the first red flag. So then I looked up his name. I'm not going to give out his name because he was, like, people were, like, messing with him. He was, like, a freaking, literally just like a meme. And like people were making fun of him because of his TikTok or whatever, and apparently he's not the greatest. Like I read some reviews, like really not that good. Kind of just like stealing your money, and that's why I'm trying to find the right person. Because this other guy was charging like $250 for an hour, and that's just a little bit absurd. Like maybe one time do it, but. See how it's like, but $250 for an hour right now is not really ideal. But I don't know if that's how coaches go, because I know for ice hockey, I was paying maybe like $100 for like an hour and a half of like skating or skills coaching. Like it was very different. But golf and hockey are obviously two different sports. Different price ranges, but with golf I feel like there's a lot of phony coaches. and they know that someone who, like, golf is one of those sports that it's like, if you showed up to the golf course for the first time not knowing like anything, you'll have a sense of uncomfortability if you just showed up to a country club and you've never played golf before, never anything associated with golf, and you just put out a country club. Now let's say you've never played fucking freaking basketball before, and then you go to your local park and like you see everyone else playing basketball, like you wouldn't feel as like pressured to not do so bad as in with golf. So I think people know that. They know that newer people to the game of golf are like, they don't really know what's going on. Like, they don't know the lingo. They don't know like they just don't know what the word is. Like, that's the best way for me to put it. I'm trying to say all these other things. Like, they don't get it. Like, they don't get like the vibe, like how you're supposed to act. I forgot the word. What's the word? The etiquette, golf etiquette. That's the word I was looking for. People don't know the etiquette, the right etiquette, and I feel like there are people out there who know that, and they take advantage of people who don't know the etiquette, and they charge them out the wazoo for lessons, for clubs, for whatever the case may be. So I was like kind of getting that like vibe from this guy, and something was just telling me like, no, don't. He was trying to get me like right there to sign up for like lessons, and I was like, I can't. Something like, this guy's off. And I knew it. The second I saw TikTok on his business card, I was like, yeah, no. You guys could do your research, try and figure out who I'm talking about, but poor guy. People rip on him for his like videos. But I was a little confused because there was like 2 people with that name, and like 2 people make like golf content with that name. So I don't know, but I think he's still out there trying to scum freaking lessons off people, off the newer players. And I almost fell for it. Like, he almost got me. But he sounded like he knew what he was talking about. Like, he knew what he was doing, all this, but like, I don't know. I can read someone like within the first like 5 seconds, like, not even anyone. That goes to anybody. Like, if you're talking to people, like, you got 5 seconds. Euro. Is that Mikey D? Is that Mikey? I don't know if Mikey's in here. But Mikey, if you're in here, I miss you, bro. Frick, you just threw me off track. I forgot what I was talking about. I don't know. I'm just bambling right now. I forgot what I was talking about. That's sick if Mike is in here. Of course I stopped it for you. Oh man, what was I just saying? This is what I hate when I do this. I have a really bad train of thought. Not bad, but like it just, I could fall out of it quickly. But shout out to my Euros. If that isn't the mic I'm thinking about, and my dude just said Euro, I love Europe. Europe is a great time. I have family over there. I've spent plenty of time over there. Europe is a great time. I don't know if any of you guys have been, but if you get a chance to go over to Europe, go. I would just say be careful with June, July, and August. If you are planning to go to Europe, just be careful around those times. Prices go up. Everybody and their mother frickin' decides to go to Europe. And it's just like a headache. If you want to go, I would say like hold it for late August, early September. Still a little hot, but you can still get out in the water. Or if you're not really going over there for to get into the water, go like, I think it was March, April, around that time. Prices are down. Not that many people are traveling. And then you get like a more authentic, what's it called? Like an authentic trip. But Europe is sick. Europe is sick. You guys killed us this year. Killed us. That was a sad watch. The Ryder Cup I'm speaking about. It's right in my backyard. Like 15 minutes from here is Bethpage Black. I played Black. I played it once last year. Who do I think I was? Trying to play Bethpage Black for the first time ever. Even ever playing Bethpage, like it was my first year. I don't know. Did I like it? Yes. Did I finish the whole thing? No, because I didn't realize why the 3:30 tee times were open. And it's because you can only play like 11 or 12 holes because you lose daylight. So I was like, oh, this is sick. We got a 3:30 tee time, like Bethpage Black, yeah. And then the guy's like, all right, yeah, if you guys want, you can go now. Like, it was like 2:40. He's like, yeah, I just go now if I were you, because if you wait any longer, you're not going to be able to finish. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, the sunlight. And I was like, oh, shoot. Makes total sense. But yeah, Europe killed us this year. I thought Sunday was going to be the day for a push, but that was not the case. That was not the case. Daniel Roy, how you doing, man? If you guys are just tuning in, hit that like, hit that sub for me. I'm going to restock these balls. I think I might get off, though, because I gotta get 6 minutes pretty late. All right, my brothers and sisters, I'm gonna call it for today. It's getting a little chilly, and then the gym closes early today, so I gotta get over there before they close. I really appreciate you guys again tuning in. If you guys haven't, hit that like, hit that sub for me. Trying to get to the 500 as quick as I can. You guys steamrolled me through 300. We're about to crack 4 and then run through that 5, but I appreciate every single one of you guys for tuning in, being in with me. Weather's gonna get pretty nasty soon, so we'll see how many more lives we can get before the snow starts. But come spring, we're gonna be doing this a lot more. You guys are freaking awesome. I appreciate every single one of you guys for being in here with me. But stay blessed, y'all. Have a good rest of the day and enjoy you guys the week. So hopefully I see you guys during, but take care, y'all.